Days like today make me feel like such a failure. I mean, I plan so much to work and to be able to move on with my day, and I get to work and it was nothing but bullshit. And I'm just frustrated. I want to be able to enjoy my days, and right now I'm not. I don't enjoy my work, and then I come home and I'm left alone. I'm left with my thoughts, and it's a horrible place to be stuck in. And to know my physical health is fucked. I'm not going to be able to hold down a normal job, and I want to get another job. But for me to be reliable, I need to be able to get reliable medication. I get this in my medication off the internet. So how the fuck I need to get a stockpile or something. Because what happens is I get it and I'm doing good and I'm taking it and then I run out. Well, that's why. The job I'm doing now, I can go home whenever I want. I am just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Just to have a day like this is just so frustrating. And everything was out of my control. I can't fix an HVAC. I need help. I need my coworkers to actually fucking get off their ass and walk through it with me. And I'm frustrated. I don't want to have any more days like this. And I mean, going home early so I have something to do tomorrow. What am I going to do for the rest of the week? Like, it's all really physical work, and it's all exhausting, and I feel like it's just taking time. Yeah. So that was my day at work. I'm home super early. I left at noon. So, I have nothing to do. I'm looking forward to the fact my delivery comes tomorrow. I hope I don't miss it. So this weekend I'm definitely doing gyms again. That's how I'll spend my weekend again, because why the hell not? Not like I got anything better to do. I possibly could be in the hospital by the weekend. I mean, I did send those videos. Yeah. So I'm just I don't know. Like, what do you do? What the fuck do you do with yourself? After you lived my life, after you tried to move on, after you had everything taken, what do you do? Because I don't know. I'm literally just sitting here waiting to die, waiting to get arrested because I recorded myself asking a question. An honest fucking question. And I sent that to a doctor and asked them why do they wish me dead so badly. I fired my doctor. I don't know. I'm just at the point of my life that I've accepted so much. I've accepted that I'm gonna die. I'm just stuck with what to do with my time that I have. Like, I have no money to do anything. I don't know what to do with my time. So I'm just about ready to walk out the door for work, and I got my other mail to mail off to make sure that I don't get arrested. And if I do get arrested and thrown in the hospital, I should get discharged right fucking quick. I think it's fucking ridiculous what I've come to try to live in peace. I mean, the battles I fight, it's just crazy. Like, every fucking day, just craziness. And I just want some reassurance that I can live out the rest of my life peacefully. Supported by the people that fucked me to begin with. They fucking made this. They are the ones that did this. Like, take responsibility for your actions and help me have a fucking calm, relaxing rest of my life. I mean, you choose to let me die. I've lived in such violence, just let me die in fucking peace. Yeah, so I guess we will see how today goes. I'm gonna go to work and hopefully see the end of bullshit. Hopefully be left alone and have somewhere I can go where I can have these honest conversations. Because I look at what happened because I didn't, and look at this. Now I have video, hours and hours and hours of video documenting exactly everything that I've been through. And I'm able to put this shit together. And I am just at the point where I'm just really frustrated with my life. I guess I feel like I'm blackmailing, and I'm blackmailing them with what they did to me. Because that's all I have left. To fight for a peaceful life. And to think that I'm resorting to like this blackmail. Like, it's not really blackmail. It's a fucking promise. Leave me the fuck alone. yeah, I do just mind blow. Um, yeah, anyways, I'm going to drive to work and stay at work as long as I possibly can. And then I'm going to I don't know. I really don't even know what the fuck to do with my life anymore. Like, what do you do after you've survived? Wow, it's the beginning of November something, November 4th maybe. Yeah, November 4th, and I just got a text from my landlord. Well, I got it last night and I woke up to it. About my rent that I gambled away. And I'm such a fucking idiot. So, I'm gonna have to let her know that it's gonna be in mid-month and that I'm going to do my best to get an accountant because I'm having a lot of difficulties with my money. But I think what frustrates me about getting an accountant is I should be able to control my money. I know I can't. It's the fact that I have nothing to live for. So I never know when I'm gonna die. I never know when I'm not gonna wake up. And these headaches and chest pain, I mean, what happens if it doesn't go away? What happens when it gets worse and worse and worse? Like when I was withdrawing and I was taking my EpiPen to keep my heart fucking regular. I don't have the syringes. I'd have to go ask for a Narcan kit. Well, they don't call it that here. What the hell do they call it? I don't know. Yeah, so they have needles in them. So that's the needles that I was using. But I only have one pen. That's 2 doses. And that's not even enough. I should have a double dose of EpiPen. I need 2 if I'm having an actual heart attack. So it helps, but it doesn't stop. I am seriously at the point where I just don't know what to do. I really want this other job. I want to catch this other guy drinking, and the thing is, I know I can. He throws his empties into the garbage, and I'm the one that cleans out the garbages. So I've found Rockstar, not energy drinks, but the actual alcohol drinks. I could go into the washroom and I can search his shit, but that's not allowed. But I just really want to catch him so he can be gone and I can get this job. Does that make me a horrible person? I don't know. But some mornings I come in and he's so drunk he can't stand. He's just sitting and you see him try to get up and he stumbles. And yeah. So another part of me is just this sickness, and am I going to actually be able to do this job? I don't know. There's just so much going on. And then there's court. I have court coming up next week, I do believe. And I don't know what's going to happen with that. I have a lot on my plate that I'm trying to deal with, between my health, my finances, trying to keep my mental health in wraps. Last night was horrible. I had a horrible sleep. I'm so sore. I'm so tired. I just dreamed all night about flushing babies down the toilet the time I was camping. Well, I wasn't camping. I was living in a fucking tent because Darcy was drugging me and raping me and while letting his friends fuck me. I just am at the point where I'm ready to give up, because what's the point of keep fighting? But then the other part of me is like, stay alive, because the longer I live, the more it's a fuck you to the doctors that are trying to kill me. Yeah. So, just trying to deal with this all, and I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. I'm at my wit's end. How do you live in this life? I don't know anymore. All I know is my chest pain's getting worse. My headaches don't seem to be going away anymore. Even after I take the medicine, there's still a dull headache. Stabbing pains that come and go, just like in my stomach. And all over my body. I'm just frustrated with my fucking life. So I'm just sitting here pretty much waiting to get arrested today. I think that's another reason I chose not to go to work. Besides the fact my tongue hurts, my arm's now numb, and my chest pain still hasn't gone away. I don't fucking know anymore. I want to file a Form 12. I want peace in my life. My tongue hurts so much, it feels like it's gonna fucking swell up and explode. I just have milk coming from my breast. I am in so much physical pain. My head hurts. I don't know if I said that already. I just have a doctor's appointment tomorrow for a referral to Northgate. I just don't fucking know anymore what to do. I don't know. I'm so sick physically, and it's making me mentally ill. It's making me just remember all the other times I was sick. And I think about Dr. Lee getting this mail today. And the cycle of violence that will continue. But half of me is like, I know my body can't survive another drugging. It takes a beating on my heart and on my kidneys and my organs. And, yeah. So I'm sitting here today, just waiting for violence to ensue upon my life. Because I'm doing my best to try to find a way to just live the rest of my life as calmly as possible if they're not going to help me. This doctor is going to watch me die and not know why. It's the words on the screen. For running all the tests he wants, he gets nothing but lies. And I think I'm losing my mind this time I'm losing my mind, that's right. Fuck, I love music. I use music a lot. Yeah. I sure have been doing a lot of videos lately, but I need somebody to talk to, and it's super hard. I don't have anybody. So I got a phone call this morning saying that my dentist appointment wouldn't be covered to go get my tongue checked. And then I get a phone call from the dentist people saying that it is covered. She called me and asked me for my number, and I gave her the number that I always give. And poof, it's covered. So I go in for my appointment tomorrow morning. I'm having a really fucking hard day, and so I decided to take mushrooms. So I'm not on them yet. I just took them. So we will see how the rest of my day goes. It's probably going to be pretty fucking calm. I'm going to run myself a bath and shave my legs and just relax and do my best to just deal with my day. I need a vacation away from my head. There's just so much going on. Between my mental health, my physical health, my financial health, it's all piling up. And then there's the future and the past, and like, I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. So I'm just gonna take a vacation from it all today and go to this appointment tomorrow and see how it goes, I guess. I don't know what else to do. I feel like I'm gonna puke. But besides that, yeah. I don't know. I'm so fucking goofy. So I'll try to do a video with no mushrooms, but I never think to do one, basically because I don't have anything to say. Like, I really don't. I'm just enjoying my moment. And, yeah, that's not running around craziness or anything like that. It's just me sitting like a fucking potato on a couch or enjoying a nice hot bath. The heat on my body. I do take a lot of baths because it does help with the pain. But, yeah. So, today shall be an interesting day. So, I'm high on mushrooms, but I didn't take enough, so I'm not really on vacation. I'm kind of, but I'm just sitting here, unable to go to work because I fucked myself over by taking mushrooms and not being able to deal with my day. And yeah, so I'm trying to wrap my head around my life right now and just everything I survived and just the words of others. The words of others since I got off that mountain. Since I've been sterilized. Since my health's been taken. You know, it's just, I'm trying to come to this acceptance that I'm gonna die. And I don't know. I can't. After everything I lived through, this is how I'm gonna fucking die. Yeah. So I'm sitting here deciding what I should do with my life. And I know if I die, the legacy I left behind right now is hard. So I think I should, like, do my best to make sure the right people responsible for my life are actually shown in their true colors. Yeah, it's just frustrating being so sick and wanting to live and wanting to move on, but not allowed to. Being drugged back into the past all the time, losing my jobs, fucking up relationships, just the cycle of violence that I live and that I've lived for 4 years, 5 years now, since I got off that mountain. I'm just mind blown. I don't know. I think if the truth is told delicately, I can't even say it because my tongue hurts. Yeah. I've thought about money generated by my story and the website, and if I ask for donations to build in their country, and that I leave a positive legacy behind and not this monster they're trying to create. Yeah, I'd rather my story build buildings than destroy them in the way the doctors tell the story. It's destroying, and they tell such lies to make it okay to give me the treatment. Like, what are they telling these people to make it okay that I have parasite infection? Like, when I go in for my blood tests and stuff, like, I'll be like, okay, you post whatever you want, but I'll just go on my computer and change it. And so when the doctor sees it, I look like a crazy person. And yeah, the fact of the matter is I make these videos, and I mean the words in them should be of a crazy person, and they're not. I can sit here and tell the truth. It's just a crazy truth to tell, and I have so much bottled up inside, and I try to just go to work and move on with my life, but knowing I'm just gonna die anyways. I mean, I got envelopes full. All I have to do is just scan it and tell my story along with what the doctors tell me and the drugs they give me and the movies I make. I should be arrested if I was a crazy person. If I wasn't telling the truth, I wouldn't be able to sit here and make this movie today. So my mind's just like, I mean, yeah. So I'm sitting here and I'm just honestly looking forward to my boyfriend getting off work. I can't really call him my boyfriend because it's like this secret romance that could never be spoken of publicly, because I'm such a crazy person. And I understand why he doesn't want to go out publicly with me. And he's watched me for 2.5 years. And the way things are just peaceful. I've had a lot of forgiveness. I see the growth in him just as much as I see the growth in myself. And you can write a romance novel of our fucking love, I swear to God. But this is my shrooms video. And I don't even know how long it is. I've just been sitting here rambling on with whatever fucking pops in my head. So, this is me on shrooms. I'm not really violent. My chest pain seems to have gotten a lot worse. And I can hear my heart beating in my head. But, I did my blood pressure. It's a little high compared to. So it's pretty much 40 beats over what normally is recorded. But it's okay. I'm just keeping myself calm. Just breathe. I'll live. I always do. So my yesterday sucked big time. Let's see how my week went. Monday I went to work, got a job offer that I can't take because I'm too sick. Tuesday I go to work and I barely make it. Wednesday I don't even bother going to work. I spent the whole day on mushrooms, recorded a whole bunch of videos that I looked at, and it's just like, wow, like, out of all the violence I lived, I don't have a shred of violence towards certain people. With the exception of one person, there's no harm I wish to come to a lot of them. So it's kind of nice seeing that side of me that, yeah. And then yesterday I went to the doctor's. First I went to this dental clinic, whatever, and it went from me needing a biopsy on my tongue to me having mouthwash and being sent home. I'm really sick and tired of the words on the screen. Like, oh, did you have a schizophrenic meltdown? Is that why you were in the hospital? No. Because I killed myself because of the words like that. It's just irony. I tried to kill myself because of people exactly like her saying shit like she did. So tired of living with those words on the screen. I actually had a decent sleep last night. I'm going to do my best to go to work today and do the best I can and make out of my day. But my tongue does still hurt. My throat hurts. My chest hurts. My dizziness is getting worse. I don't know exactly how I'm going to continue working for very much longer. The meds aren't working. I'm just getting sicker and sicker, and I'm losing weight, and I didn't weigh myself at the doctor's office yesterday. I was going to like several times, and then I just don't even want to bother them with asking. It's just frustrating. You know, I sent that video really hoping that I could get some medical help, that some doors start opening up for me. And it's quite obvious those doors will never open. Even when I say I just want peace and I want to move on with my life. I mean, I just can't anymore. There's a huge part of me that just is ready to give up because every day is such a battle, and I'm so tired of fighting battles I shouldn't have to fight. These are battles that shouldn't even exist. And I'm so tired of having to stuff that nose. I'm just 100% ready for all this shit to come to an end and either let me live or just die. It seems like it's just die. So that's my morning video, my morning thoughts. I don't know. I know there's a huge part of me that if I wasn't telling the truth, I'd be arrested right now. But, I'm not. I still haven't heard anything from Kulo at all. So I'm wondering if she even bothered with my email. I don't even fucking care anymore. She can phone all she likes. I ain't answering. I have court next week, which is really stressful. As the time gets closer, it's starting to stress me out more. I would just love to have a sit down with the judge and Crown and be like, listen, obviously, no, this shit can't happen. And I've been doing my best to make sure shit like that never happens again. I am ready to die peacefully in my world, but I just really wish when I die the people responsible for my life and my death have to take responsibility. And I think the only way for that to be happening is my story put together properly and to just expose them. But how do I do that and still live? I don't. So just set this shit up to make sure that when I die, the world's gonna fucking feel it. Because the choices doctors made. So Friday, I just got home from work. I had a pretty good day at work. Surprisingly, the beginning morning sucked balls. But yeah, after that I am an idiot. It's payday and I went and gambled. And at least I ate something. I did buy myself some food this time. I owed somebody money. So I saved just that, basically. So I don't have any money for gas. So I'm gonna have to ask my friend for gas money. But besides that, I didn't fuck myself over too badly. I saved that little bit of money, so I'll have smokes next week. I'm not gonna have any weed. I just realized that. But I don't know. I hit the fucking pipe pretty hard lately, and I'm all stressed out, so I hit it, but then I feel lazy, and then I have nothing to do, and I can't do anything. It's not like I can go out and go for a drive anymore, or, it's preventing me from keeping myself busy. So I'm like sabotaging myself. I do see it. Yeah. Oh, and at work, the boss said that there was a meeting this afternoon. I showed up for work today, and I did do as much work as I could, but at the end of the day, I went up to him and I'm throwing shit at him on what I can do, and he's just like, well, give me your number and I'll give you a call. That there was a meeting this afternoon. So I don't know what the meeting has to do with giving me a call, but I thought it was more so like, you don't need to be here 5 days a week, because I don't. He said that there'd be better ideas if, I don't know, but once this meeting happens, there should be more jobs, is what he said. So what does that sound like to you? Does that sound like I'm getting a permanent job? I don't know. The way he said it and looked around the room was like, don't say a fucking word because we're in a room full of people. But I think I'm going to get this other operator job. So it should be interesting. I really hope I get it. I hope I can keep myself physically healthy enough to be able to do it. And I think smoking pot and smoking so much fucking cigarettes. I'm smoking 2 packs a day and I need to quit. And I know I can never quit smoking. But fuck, they locked me up in the hospital and for like 2 days you can't go out for smoke. But I always go out for one, so if I get the opportunity, fuck. The cycle of violence will always continue. So the next time I get locked up, maybe I will not go out for smoke afterwards. At least let something good come out of a fucking hospital visit. But I don't know, because then I'm going to be drugged out and I'm going to come back home and I bet you anything I get stressed out and I smoke. I'll be locked in my house. In the house of terror. Desensitized. There's a couple things that my friend shows me that's like, he's like, oh my god, look at this. And I'm just like, oh yeah. And I kind of feel like I should have more of a reaction to things, but I don't really react. I don't know. I'm not a psychopath or a sociopath or anything because, I mean, I have empathy and I notice that one of the things these people do is they go around and they, like, pretend like there are people that they're not. And they try to get these friends and they try to act like big important people. That's not any part of me. I notice they have no remorse. No, I mean, I've tried to kill myself millions of times over the guilt and shame and remorse. And so I'm just trying to figure out, like, I want a picture of my brain. Like one of those proper fucking pictures. That would be fucking dope. I think, maybe I'll ask for one. Be like you, dog. They don't have one. I don't remember. I mean, I do remember going in for brain scans, but it was like when I had Leon Golby. So it would have been like 20 years ago. Almost. 17 years ago. So I wonder where that head scan is. Get another one. Compare. It's not like I'm a doctor and can understand that head scan, but I do understand I'm being studied, and I think a proper head scan would be a nice thing to get before I die. Just for science purposes, I guess. I mean, I've given my whole life to it. So, yeah. That's my day. Excited that I might have a job that's actually a little more permanent, scheduled. I mean, the job that I take, if it's an operator, I'm not going to be scheduled. It's going to be 10 to 10s, and it's going to be days and nights. So it's going to be fucked, but I will do my best. Yeah, so we will see. So I've been sitting here thinking, and I think a lot of my problems is resentment. Like, what else? My whole life was given to a study, to help other people, to help generations, to change teaching of psychiatry, and everybody else gets help but me. I cannot obtain the services that I created for people like me. I cannot have the physical health that I need to be able to get up and go to work and support myself. I don't have the bank account I need to get the vehicle I need to be able to maintain this job. My car's gonna break down, I fucking know it. And there's nothing I can do. If it breaks down, I'm fucked. I won't be able to go to work. So, work keeps me busy, and I need to be kept busy. I have this whole weekend ahead of me, and it's 6 a.m. And I should be just about getting ready for work, but I'm not. I am sitting here thinking, trying to wrap my head around the fact that I'm gonna die soon. And there's a way out, but I'm not allowed. I guess a lot of it was the day I had the chest x-ray and I saw the parasites in my chest, and all the pain in my chest was like explained right there and then. It was very difficult to come to terms with the fact that the vet meds aren't working and that eventually I will succumb to a parasite infection I got fighting to save a baby after a coat hanger abortion and listening to the baby cry in the walls. And I go to a hospital with baby bones in my stomach, pregnant. Or not pregnant, but with a baby in the wall. And they release me. So now I have a parasite infection from eating bones from dog shit and a fire. Well, probably not from the fire, but I'm just having a really hard time. Like, how much longer do I have? My headaches are bad. Like, I should get a picture of my head. I really want to see a picture of my head, but it's not like I can get one. I am frustrated. Just so frustrated. It's a $13 prescription that I need to live. $13 after years of being sick. And I am beyond being able to comprehend the fact that I'm gonna die after everything I survived. I don't understand why. Why couldn't there be a peaceful way out? And I have court next week. And now that it's getting closer, it's starting to stress me out. I think about the punishment or whatever. And if they do decide to send me to jail, I won't be able to take the parasite medicine, and my lifespan's going to go real short. And I'm going to die in prison. I'm just frustrated. I can't seem to see a future beyond a couple months. I'm upset that, you know, I have this job opportunity and it's gonna get fucked up because I'm sick and I'm just gonna get sicker. And I just, I'm unable to deal with my life and the circumstances that I have to live in, I guess. Just knowing that I don't have to die, that there could be a peaceful way to move on. Not able to obtain it. Can't get the medicine I need to live. I don't know. I just keep thinking about that x-ray, that chest x-ray, and I don't know. I just can't deal with what the fuck is happening. Like, after everything I survived, after everything I've been through, I don't know. I'm gonna die for no fucking reason.